Great to see that blue sky and of course lots of sunshine out there for us too this afternoon. We enjoyed that beautiful sunrise this morning and it's hanging around as we work our way into the second half of the day today. Taking a look at the radar and satellite map, things are looking pretty quiet for the time being. You could see some clouds rolling off to the east on our loop here, but there's also some cloud cover and some moisture headed our way with the next system that'll be affecting some of us today. We'll all feel the impacts, but some may see some snow and a little bit of rain with that too. So zooming in, I've switched the satellite view to black and white so we can get a good depiction of where that snow still is. It's anywhere you see white or gray here that isn't moving. You could see some areas in the northern valley still with snowfall and snowpack to melt. And then on top of that, we're watching out for some snow coming in with this next system. It should be pretty light, a mix of some light snow to some light rain showers right along the state line and north of Highway 2. I would say the best bet for that is here for today. Zooming out, you can see it's looking pretty quiet elsewhere around the Dakotas and into Minnesota. It's this one system that's moving through and that's starting to kick up some wind. It's warming up in advance of this too. And in fact, some of us into the 40s now, 41 in Jamestown, Oaks down toward Sisseton. Fargo's at 39. It's 38 in Grand Forks and still cool, a little bit cooler air over to the east where we're right around the 30-degree mark in some places in the northeast. So the wind has shifted directions. We're starting to see it coming in out of the southwest, and there are some areas where it's gusting into the mid-20s, and we'll likely see it increase from there as this system starts to work its way through the valley. So here's a look at that hour-by-hour planner. We'll watch some of those areas of rain and snow drift southward. The main circulation is north of us into Canada, but we're getting that cold front sweeping through with it, and that's bringing about some moisture to, again, the northern valley more likely. This is 4 o'clock into the upper 30s. For those of you who are a little cooler right now at 30 degrees, you're going to warm up another 5 to 10 degrees there. And then those of us south and west will be a little warmer than that into the upper 40s for your highs today. Again, with some stronger winds coming in out of the southwest feeding into this system. That continues to march off to the east. We might see a little moisture dropping into parts of northwestern Minnesota below that Highway 280 Highway 2 corridor. There we go. That's where we're going to be seeing some maybe sprinkles or just a snowflake or two down into Lakes Country, but it'll be very brief if you see it at all here into tonight. And this is 10 o'clock. It's already mostly out of the area at that point, though we'll be on the other side of this system. So we'll start to see that wind shift direction a little bit by tomorrow morning. It'll also bring in some slightly cooler temperatures in its wake too. And you can see there's still some flurries near that center of that low that's still passing us by to the north tomorrow morning. So can't rule that out in places like Lake of the Woods and back over toward the Red Lake area. 9 a.m. partly cloudy skies, still that stronger wind out of the northwest. As we get into the afternoon, we'll enjoy more sunshine. The wind little by little easing up, but not quite as warm as today. It'll be one little step back here in the forecast temperature wise, mid 30s to some mid 40s, I would say, for most areas. A couple of us getting into the upper 40s late in the day tomorrow. So through the nighttime hours, looking pretty quiet. Here's a look at that 7-day planner. Heading into Tuesday, again, a windy one. Today and tomorrow we'll be dealing with some wind. And then for Wednesday, the warmer weather moves in. We're looking at 50s for Wednesday, sunny skies, beautiful. Thursday, even some 60s, but it will be a little bit breezy. The good thing about that is that wind helping to dry us out along with that sunshine. And we're looking at a dry forecast coming up, a nice stretch here to help get rid of all that moisture, get it through the system here before we freeze up as we get closer to winter. I know we had a little taste of it, but there's still plenty of time for fall.
Before we get the real deal.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.